Okay. Hopefully, I'm not too close to the microphone. Hopefully, this is picking up. Thanks for checking out the video. I fire these things up. I turn on the camera, turn on the microphone, and I just go for it. Let's bring in. Let's bring in a little bit of this, and let's check out. So this is going to be a. I'm going to try to keep this 10, 15 minutes if I can. It's just difficult to do. But this is going to be on meditation. And first, I want to give a shout out to Aaron Dowdy. Aaron Dowdy, Doughty's YouTube channel. Aaron Dowdy on YouTube. High frequency individual. He has a lot of great content. Now, I'm not going to say that Aaron Dowdy made me aware of meditation, but he's certainly one of the ones that motivated me to seriously consider its benefits. So, the flame meditation, the practice of taking a single flame and setting it out in front of you, and whenever time of day you wake up, it doesn't matter what time of day, but you ground and center and set apart. There is no rule as to do with time, how long you stare at the flame. You can use an app on a phone too, a candle flame app. If you go in the app store, type in candle flame app. I mix it up. I use a candle. I use an app. I use a candle. I use an app. If I have a little table or a little room, I like a candle. But if I'm on the go, I use my app. That tends to be how it is. Um, and when you wake up, whatever time that is, you want to ground and center and set apart. And that setting apart, I'm not going to get too into the metaphysical mechanics of all this. That's not what this video is really about. But I have this here: as one becomes ever more aware of their awareness, one is increasingly capable of shifting energies, which is true. There would be a portion of people that would balk at the aware of their awareness. That has to do with the setting apart. The I from the me, the eternal I that's immortal energy, having a temporary human beingness experience of the avatar incarnation. This is what this is about. This is it helps you through the day to deal with stress, because that has to do with the centering and the grounding. In the Bible, it talks about peace, be still. It is very deep, supernatural. There's a great supernatural wisdom in those words. But it is what it is. What it is. Peace, be still. Be in silence. Be aware. Be still. And this is how you ground and center. Now, be lifted up as held in bright force of sentience. This awareness and resonance levitates the abyss. So in beingness, you are in the creation. In between or outside of the perpetual Genesis creation, existence. Eventuated into existence. Existence it is, and then into the dark of night descend into the perpetual Genesis. Now here we have the last piece we'll look at. Let's see if I can bring it up closer. Will it? Now, you can see that, I'm sure. So what we have here is the Enochian flame meditation. And it's O Seve Donie fo ahe O Seve Ju Eveve O Seve Rute O Seve Ise Te Zige. Source sees, source hears, source knows, source is one. first bit of craft I was ever given, really, after the Second Flame Declaration. My communication with angels and my HGA daemon. This isn't a cult channel, so this is a cult videos. But that which is hidden will be made known. How about that? Last day of summer, happy for the fall. So what I want to get to, the piece of the video, the reason I want to make this video is about setting askew. Now, this may sound like a small thing, but it has to do with a certain alignment with the body, the human being, avatar body. And what I mean is, Aaron and all of them, I'm not taking away from anybody that promotes, recommends, especially like Aaron does on his channel, daily, twice a day, 12 minutes in the morning, 12 minutes, and even whatever time it is you wake up and go sleep, is irrelevant. Anybody, I will never disparage. I just want to add something. And it's called setting askew. And so instead of squaring, when you square your shoulders up, so you're sitting there on a cushion on the floor with a little candle in front of you on a little table, or you got your Candle Flame app sitting on a shelf, and you're sitting in a chair, whatever. The idea in most people's mind, and the way most people do it, is they square their shoulders up and they're directly, the flame, the candle, the app on the phone, the Candle Flame app, is straight ahead of their sternum, straight ahead of their center of their being. Because they're trying to be neat about this. They're trying to be proper about this. But I want to add something to this. Take the Candle Flame app on your phone, or take the candle itself and slide it over to the left. So it's 3 or 4 foot away from your face, so it's a comfortable distance for your eyes. You relax your eyes, you stare at the flame, and you don't try to think of anything, but you don't try to have empty mind. Forget that garbage. You're going to observe your thoughts, but you're not going to touch the thoughts. Observe any thoughts, but just almost like pausing on it and looking at it. You don't interfere with the thought. It'll go on. It'll dissipate like a cloud. And another thought will come. It'll be odd because you certainly at that time would not expect that thought to appear at that moment. But they do. You just kind of pause and stare at the thought. Observe the thought. And then it'll dissipate like a cloud. This goes on in strange cycles over the first 100 or 20 so days that you do this. And then your kindled flame of your energy consciousness, your sentient force, awareness spread across the 7 chakras, the 7 densities, the 7 bands. The energy body will yearn in almost a hungry fashion to ground, center, and set apart in the meditation twice a day to prepare your body for the day and to prepare your body for the rest after the end of the long day. Setting askew is what I'm calling it. Right now I'm calling it setting askew. So you take your flame, your candle, or your app on your phone that has a candle flame, you slide it over to the left. It's basically if you put your fist beside your left knee, okay, and you go straight out. Okay, whatever distance you normally set your flame or your app on your phone away from your face, that distance, you're still going to go out that same distance, but you're not putting the candle directly in front of you. Not directly in front of you. You're facing directly ahead. But your flame is going to be off to the left just a little bit. You're not going to have to twist your neck to look at it. It's going to be in that comfortable spot where you can turn your head just a bit to the left and it sets naturally. Okay? So you're not having to put any effort into turning your head to the left. So we're not talking about looking over to the left. It's just a skew to the left a bit. And that's where I want you to put your flame when you meditate. So you're sitting with your body facing straight ahead, but the flame is off to your left just a bit, to where your neck turns comfortably to the left, and then your head is pointing off to the left a bit. It is off to the left a bit, but it's not too much. It's comfortable. That's very important. I want you to do that before you do the meditation and whatever, before your day, and before you do it, before you rest, speak these words. Easy to memorize. Write it down on a piece of paper and keep it underneath your candle. Or put it on an image, snapshot it, write it down, and have it as a background or something on your phone. Unlike the third, you can have different backgrounds, you know. So the O save don't nie for ahe. O save jue bebe. O save rute. O save ise te zige. You speak this 3 times. 3 times. And then you stare at the flame. 12 minutes. And when you're done with the day, you will speak this again 3 times and stare at the flame. 12 minutes. Now, over time, if you do this every single day, you will stare at the flame for more than 12 minutes, and it'll go by so quick, so quietly, that it's almost like you left and then come back. And you'll think, well, how did the time just slip by? So it's almost like I left and went somewhere. Ooh, ain't you getting magical, mystical? That's how we do it here. That's how we do it here. All right, thanks for checking out the video and putting up with me and my crazy witchy ways. This is the Abba Shem Yaza channel, and we